That would be really bad, right? Okay, so back it up. Now we're starting the Emerald Decide to Rise call. As I mentioned, I have Melissa with me, Melissa Alexander, and we're at Lindsay Alexander's beach condo. We picked up and decided to go on a road trip to stay at her beach condo overnight since our kids don't have school. And as I mentioned, this business lets you work from anywhere as long as you have Wi-Fi, right? So we are like, we're still gonna make the call happen. We're sitting on her guest room floor and we're going to make the call happen. So just a little bit about myself. I've been a coach for 4.5 years. I live in South Florida. I have 2 little girls. And when I became a coach, I was not looking for it. I was just looking for getting my baby weight off and getting some confidence back and just really looking for something for me. I loved being a mom, but I sort of felt like I was just a mom. You know, I had quit my job. I became a stay-at-home mom, and I'm like, there has to be something more. There has to be something that, you know, brings me joy every day other than just my kids and my family. So I slowly got into the business, but it was really just for me, to work on me and how I was feeling. And my friends like Melissa and Lindsay were like, what are you doing? Like, you look so good. And so I didn't think of it as selling. I really thought of it more as sharing what I loved, as you would of hair products or restaurants and things like that. So that's sort of how I came into the business, and it just kind of escalated from there. And then I'll get into Emerald in a little bit, but I'll let Melissa kind of share her story a little bit, and then we'll kind of get into the Emerald and what it means. And that.
So real quick, I've been doing this. My name is Melissa Alexander. I've been doing this for about 4 years now. And when Beachbody kind of fell into my lap I was on a leave of absence from teaching, and my son was having a major surgery done on his leg. And I kind of didn't want to go back to work. I really needed health insurance. And as a teacher, I was really using that health insurance for his surgery. He was in remission from cancer from when he was 2 years old. So I needed that because my husband was working for a smaller company where it was just a ridiculous amount of money. So I was watching Jenny on social media for a few months, and I was kind of like laughing at her, to be honest with you. I was like, what a joke. At the time I was doing CrossFit and working out. So I was also eating paleo. So I thought like I already knew what I was doing, but honestly, I wasn't happy with my progress at the gym and the way I felt or looked. I was still kind of like wearing dresses to cover up, and I didn't feel confident and I didn't have energy. So I just watched, and I knew Jenny because Lindsay, which is my sister-in-law, who's watching the kids right now, and she came over one day to buy bikinis because I had a bikini business at the time.
She had a lot of other businesses
and
first.
I did. I was quite the entrepreneur. I like sold cakes. I did this. I did that because I've always been that type of person who I always wanted my own thing. Like, I didn't want to be the mom who just sat at home and that was it, you know? Like, I wanted my own income, my own thing. So when Jenny came over one day to buy some bikinis, she came over with her shake, and I think that was it. I was like, you know what? Let me just try it. And I told my husband, which at the time we laughed. We were like, $5 for a shake? Like, that's ridiculous. But I was like, $160. You get your money back if it doesn't work, right?
And being an entrepreneur, she'd already laid out money.
Yeah,
for other
I did. For like my
that.
bikini business, I had spent so much money, like importing all these bikinis from Brazil. Sometimes you didn't get the shipment and you have to return stuff. So $160, I was like, you know what? Let's do it. And 4 years later, when it was time for me to go back to work in 3 months or 6 months, actually, I did not have to go back to work because I replaced my income, and it's just been amazing. And my husband says the best thing is that I'm happy. He's like, you don't bitch and complain every day anymore. And that for me is everything. So
and for him is everything.
Yes. So I'm just happier now more than anything. And it's brought so much joy to my life. So I'm excited with Jenny and Lindsay, who's watching the kids.
I know. Lindsay's got to bring all the kids out there.
Yes, to share. You know, it's the beginning of your business. It's the first start. It's the foundation. It's where you need to get moving. And you don't just get to Emerald and that's it. You get to Emerald, you get to Diamond, you get to 2-star, and your business keeps going. And honestly, the way that I like to look at it is you get to Emerald and you keep getting to Emerald and Emerald and Emerald, and you keep building emeralds within your business. So we're excited today to share that with you guys on how to get to Emerald, why to do it, and
exactly.
And that's it.
And just to start off, when I hit Emerald, it was because this one, I was like, I don't really want to work the business. I just want the discount, which is probably what a lot of you may be thinking. And she calls me and she's like, I signed up as a coach. I'm like, oh my God, I have a coach. Oh my God, I got to work the business. Oh my God. And then I'm like, I got to sign up my spouse. And then next thing you know, I'm like, oh my God, an Emerald. So what I'm going to say to you is don't wait for that one person to say, I'm ready to be a coach. Do it today. Sign up your spouse, your partner, a parent, a sibling, something to get started. And we're going to show you how to do that. So let me go ahead and share screen. I have a lot of things open as always. So let me.
I'm getting a little uncomfortable here sitting on the floor. Oh, I gotta stretch my legs.
It's not ideal.
I see so many of you guys on.
I know. I see Harry. I see Erica. All right. I need Erica's expertise. Oops, that's not what I want. Let me get bigger. Give me a second. And then presentation mode. Is that what I want?
I don't know.
Nope. Erica, I need you. Nope.
Just go to here. Hold on. Go to file. Just start. You have to go file. I think file. Hold on.
You.
Slideshow. Slideshow.
The problem is I have a ring light and it's covering all my icons. Okay, here we go. All right, so Emerald Decide to Rise. Here we are. See, I have Lindsay in there too. This is my family. This is Melissa's family. So Melissa and Lindsay are both of my coaches. And when I tell you I built this business, I knew nothing about what I was doing. And they aren't even on each other's lives. Like, I have them all separate. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. So they aren't even honestly benefiting from each other, which is a bad thing on my part. So this is our families. Coach. All right, I gotta have to move this so we can see what we're doing over here. Is that good?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm up first.
Yeah.
All right, so basically when you sign up to be a coach, there's 3 different types of coaches you can choose to be. And sometimes throughout your journey, your place can change, and that's totally fine. I'm sure that whoever signed you up to do this is ready to walk, run, or sprint with you. So basically the first type of coach is a discount coach.
Walk, run, or jog.
Walk, run, or jog.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. And that type of person is someone who just likes to enjoy the discount, save 25%, whether it's on Energize, Shakeology. They don't really sell anything, and they just pay that $15, $16 monthly fee, but they like to save 25% off on all of the products, which honestly, if like you calculate it within 6 months, you do save a lot of money. And if you're a coach now, I don't want you to ever think that signing up someone who says, oh, I don't want to work the business, I just want to be a discount coach. Like, don't discount your discount coaches. They really are important in your business. So treat them as a VIP member, okay? Those are like your best challengers. They love the products, they want to save money, and they're probably going to share it with all their friends and family. So don't discount a discount coach. The next type of coach is a hobby coach, which might be you. You might be on this call and you might be a hobby coach. And it's someone who might have a full-time job and they love the products, they want to save money, and maybe they just want to earn a little bit of extra cash to cover their Shakeology and the products that they're already getting. And that's awesome. We love hobby coaches too. So it might be where you're hanging out at a party and you're like, oh my gosh, you guys have to try this. And you share it with a few people a month and that's it, or whatever it is. But you're not like 100% all in, which brings me to the business builder, which is what Jenny and I are. A business builder is all in. They want to live a life of freedom. They want to grow a team. They might want to earn a 6-figure income, travel, that type of thing. And all 3 of these types of coaches are just as important on your team. So don't ever think that if someone signs up and they say, I just want to be a discount, or I want to do this, I want to do that, everyone is just as important. Okay, so the next thing is, how do we become an Emerald coach? You basically have to sponsor 2 coaches. So when I first became a coach, my very first coach was my husband, because I quickly learned that it's kind of like real estate, where you want to get that first person there because they are going to benefit, right, off of everyone that comes next. So let's say I have like 800 coaches in my downline, and I didn't decide to sign my husband up until like 6 months in. And then but before that, I recruit someone who's like a rock star coach, and they become diamond and this and that. He's not going to benefit off of all that. So it's like all this loss of income. So it's so important for you, whoever you sign up first. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's your husband or you. Those first, if you are married, I strongly suggest you signing up your husband. Like,
because it's basically like double dipping, because you're benefiting from each other. So when you're getting bonuses and things, you're both benefiting. Versus,
right. So you're gonna.
If you have a friend, that's great, but it's also important if you have a spouse or a partner,
or even like a son or a daughter who's over
family
18,
member,
your mom or someone like that. And always remember that there's a policy with Beachbody. It's you plus 2. So you can have your account plus 2 other accounts. Now,
sharing a credit card.
A credit card. But I just want to say that this business is not about building other people's accounts. So keep that in mind. Right. So if you put your husband on one side, the next person is going to be that person who's in your challenge group, loving Shakeology. You check in with them in 3 weeks and you say, hey, how's it going? And they tell you how much they're loving it. You say, how are you feeling? Oh my gosh, Shakeology totally helps with that. Would you like to save 25%? Yes, boom. Let me show you how you can save 25%. I like to share with them an image that says like how much money they're actually saving over 6 months. If you Google Shakeology discount, you'll find it really quick in the images. And you share that with them and say, let's get you signed up as a VIP member. Or even like, how would you like to share this with some of your friends? Because you never know. If you never ask someone, you're never gonna know. And you guys, a lot of the people I thought would never do this are the ones that are doing it. And the people who I thought, oh my gosh, they're going to do this.
They're going to do it. No,
they're not doing anything. Okay. So don't assume.
Don't be afraid to ask.
Yes. So, you know what? I wasn't even looking at the slide, but I realized I pretty much covered everything.
Yeah.
Left and right. Yes.
Okay. So the earning potential, what is the benefit financially of becoming an Emerald? Yes, it's the first step in your business. It's the baseline. It's the very first step. So on a short-term basis, you're going to be getting a retail commission. And what that means is if you sell something like Energize or Shakeology or a challenge pack, a program, all those things, you're getting retail commission. That's the short-term, the quick result. Or a subscription. That's Beachbody On Demand. That's something that like every year you're going to get commission off of that. You may even earn a fast start bonus. There's also bonuses that are available. So say you say after this call, you have a friend that wants to sign up and they're like, I want to be a coach. I'm going to buy a challenge pack. And then and you have more people that want to do that. You get bonuses. You get a $50 bonus for if you sign more than one person, if they sign up as a coach and they get a challenge pack. So there's extra little incentives there on a short-term basis. Now, on a long-term basis, there's something called a team cycle bonus. And I'm going to go into a little bit more detail in the next slide so you can see the detail on that. But basically, it's all about your left leg and your right leg and how much volume, because every product is associated with volume. And basically, when you're at a certain level on each side, what happens is you get like a cycle. And the first level is when you become an Emerald. The second level is when you become a Diamond. And the third level, Emerald, Ruby, and then Diamond. There's 3 different levels. So, and I'll show you that in the next slide, but you'll see that every time you cycle, you get $14, and then another $14, and then another $14, which sounds like, when I first started as a coach, I'm like, oh yay, $14. I can't get my nails done for $14. Like, who cares about $14? But I'm going to tell you hands down that adds up really quickly when you have a lot of customers and you have a lot of coaches and you start to build, that adds up really quick. And then, so it's 14, 16 for Ruby, and then $18 for Diamond. So those are things you want to reach. And I'll show you in the next slide. There's also a matching bonus. That's another bonus that you can earn. And that is basically, so when your coaches start to cycle, you get a percentage of their cycle. So if Melissa earns a cycle bonus of $500, I'm going to get a 10% of that, $50. So if you have more than one coach cycling, you're going to get 10%, 10%, 10% of all your coaches. So that's just an extra incentive. So that's where you're starting to really accumulate money, not just sales, not just 3 people every month, So those are the really big benefits of Emerald. And then you don't want to stop at Emerald. You want to go to Ruby, you want to go to Diamond, and you want to go Star Diamond, 2-star, and you can go all the way up to 15-star Diamond. So that's where you can start learning or earning leadership quarterly bonuses. So every quarter there is a 2-star Diamond, a 5-star, a 10-star, and a 15-star bonus. So clearly there's a lot of options. It's going to take a lot of hard work.
I think at the 2-star level, it's about 1,000.
It's about 1,000. And then
the 5-star,
is like 2,300 to 3,500, kind of depends.
Yeah, and then as it goes on to like 10 and 15 star, it's
like a lot, 20-something, 40-something.
And you get all of them.
And you get them quarterly. So add that up. $1,000 a quarter, that's $4,000 extra a year. That's just for the 2-star. And then the 5-star. So say you're 15-star, you get the 15-star, you get the 10-star, you get the 5-star, and the 2-star. So imagine how much money that is. It's a lot of money. And that's just the bonus. That doesn't even count all your other matching, cycle, and retail and all that stuff. So just keep that in the back of your head. Again, that's a little bit beyond Emerald, but I just wanted to share with you because it doesn't just stop here. This is just the beginning. Okay. So here's a team cycle bonus. And of course, as soon as you become Emerald, we're going to shout you out because we all know we love recognition in this business. We love to shout you out and recognize you and share how excited we are for you. So you're going to get a little picture put up on your page and our page and everywhere and talking about how great you are. And so that's something you look forward to. And hopefully we're going to see your name on Thursday. So keep an eye out for that.
It's so easy.
So
literally, you can do it by this Thursday.
2 people. Be thinking about right now 2 people. And I want you guys to put it in the chat. So here's what I was talking about is the cycle. So you can start off, it's the 400 and 200. So the right leg has 400 and the left leg has 200. You can earn $25 a week. And as you go up, you can see it increases 800 to 400. There's a ratio of your volume. That's the volume amounts. $50 a week, $100 a week, $150 a week. And it goes all the way up to $250 a week. And then you max out before you hit Diamond. So that's just as an Emerald. That's just having 2 coaches. That's it. Spouse, friend, partner, friend, sibling, parent, neighbor, like
Shakeology lover.
And it doesn't have to be Shakeology, you guys. Like they could drink or have the beach bars on demand, or they could have the performance sign on demand, on HD. Like there's other things that they can get their HD and still be an active coach. So just keep that in mind. It doesn't have to be Shakeology.
And I also want to say that you don't have to wait until someone's already drinking and using our products. Like you can tell them beforehand, before you sign them up, say, hey, would you get through the whole thing, find out about their goals, get all the way to the point till they're ready to order. And then right when they're ready to order, be like, oh, hey, by the way, one last question. Did you want some information on saving some money and getting a discount? And they're going to be like, well, tell me more. And then share more with them. Say, well, you can save 25%. It's nothing to sign up now.
It's free. The fee is waived with a challenge pack.
But next month, some people like to say you'll save $15 because really it's with the 25% off, you're saving 30.
But then it goes down to 15 when you have the fee.
By the time you pay the fee. But some people will just say flat out, well, you're going to be paying $15, but you're still saving $15. Like however way you want to present it. But you can say it right away. You don't have to wait until they've ordered and they're using our products for some time.
Right, and explain to them there are other products too. It's not just Beachbody On Demand and the shakes. We have a kids smoothie. We have beach bars. We have a performance line. We have 3-day refresh. We have the 21-day reset. That's the ultimate reset. That's the 21-day cleanse. There's other things that people maybe don't even realize that maybe they want to try. They're going to get 25% off.
Oh, and talk about the waitress when you go to a restaurant and a waiter.
Yeah, so don't think of it so much as selling, as you feel like, oh, you're not sitting on the phone going down a call list and being like, hey, want to buy from me? Hey, next, want to buy from me? That's not how I feel. I feel like it's like when you go to a restaurant and you're ordering off a menu and when you're finished and they they say, would you like dessert? And you're like, actually I would. Like, how, don't you feel offended sometimes? They don't even ask you if you want dessert. Like, it's sort of the same thing. If you have this product, you look amazing, you feel amazing, it's changed your life. But no, I'm not going to share it. I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to post it on social media. I'm not going to walk with my
I'm not going to
tag.
offer them the
I'm not going to
discount.
offer them a discount. Like, it's like you want to just offer it. You know, they can always say no, but let them be in the driver's seat. Let them see if it fits for them. Bless you. Okay, so yeah, this is based on Emerald, and basically you're capped out at $250 a week, so you don't want to stop at Emerald. You want to keep going. And that's basically it. Decide to succeed, execute Emerald plan, be recognized on Thursday, and repeat. So you just basically continue to do Emerald, and another Emerald, and another Emerald, and the next thing you know, you're a Ruby, you're a Diamond, and then your Emeralds are creating Emeralds, and they're doing the same thing that you're doing. So it's really basically a decision, guys. It's are you really wanting to work this business? Do you really want to move to the next level? And this is the laying the groundwork right here. So 2 people, challenge pack, waives the fee.
It's easy. You can do it in one day.
One day.
Don't say, oh, I'm going to do it in 6 months. Oh, I'm going to do it next. Just do it. It really is easy. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Just do it.
Do it. What else? Do you have any questions, guys? I don't know if we should open up or not. I can't really see her. I'm going to end the share screen and just see how I get out of this. I gotta move my thing around.
You have to do a stop share screen.
I don't even know how to get back. Are we back?
Can you guys still see the screen? Let me see.
I think we're back. I think I hit end share.
I don't know. Can you guys see us? You can come in. Does anyone have any questions? I can't see the chat.
I know. I guess.
Oh, there we go. Chat.
Can you share the call, please? Yes, we can. So if there's no questions, I think that's it. I think we covered everything. It's just a decision, guys. It's really not hard. Talk to your friends, talk to your family, and just make the decision. Let's move the business. Like I said, we've been doing it for 4.5 years, and I wouldn't change a thing. And I see some girls on our team that are on this call. It's changed our lives, and we have the best time together, and you just keep moving forward and forward. So thank you guys for joining us. Thanks, Melissa, for joining me. I was going to cancel the call, as I mentioned, but I was like, no, we're still going to go on our trip. We're still going to have fun, and we're going to do the call, and we're going to help you guys. So thank you guys so much for taking time out of your night to join us, and have a great evening. And don't forget to vote tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye. Lindsay, come here.